was I know Grant Cardone was like a mentor of yours who you worked with, and there was a video you put on Facebook over lockdown of when you got to have a phone call with him, and he was talking. So you were, for people who haven't seen the video, you were talking him through basically your current situation. You had, I think it was 12 million, let's say, worth of property at the time. You wanted to get it towards 100 million. And on the phone, you're like, Grant, what do I need to do? Just tell me what I need to do. What's the question I need to ask you? Like, what's the data I'm missing? What is it that I'm not seeing? And his advice to you was, in the most simplest terms, sell everything you have now and start from scratch and go again, because you have to do it in a different way to get to 100 million. And how open you are to just taking that advice on board and be like, fuck it, I'm not going to pay Grant money to be my mentor and then like argue with him over what I need to do or like not take the advice, and to go down that path and trust it is like, it's so simple and basic, but 99% of people will just push back or fight back and not do it and not take action on it.
Yeah, so like I didn't sell everything and start again, but I did start again.
Yeah.
I didn't have the balls to basically sell everything.
Get rid of it.
That's an interesting video. Next time you watch that video, right, you can have a look at it. Like Linda's at the company here.
I know, you have it in the comments.
Right? And I just got a chance to talk to him on the phone. And so, like, you know, I took my own teachings in that call, right? So if anybody wants to watch the video, it's probably a good lesson in it. When you get an opportunity to speak to somebody who is far above you, right, you either listen or you ask questions. You don't tell them anything because they don't give a fuck about you, right? In that regard, right? So ask questions or listen to what they have to say. And then what if you say it wrong? Or what if you don't ask the question correctly? Or what if you forget something? So write it down. So if you see that I'm on the phone, I have the questions on front of me, and I had somebody recording it in case I forgot, you know? So someone's recording me on the phone with him. I'm walking around my bedroom in my flip-flops and my lockdown haircut, and I'm reading it out. And I said to him, like, I'm at 12 million, I want to go to 100 million. And I heard you saying that there's some information missing to go to that next level, you know? And he didn't really answer the question I didn't find. So I asked him again, you know? And he just said, sell everything and start again. And people are like, geez, a bit smarty on the phone that day. Was he like, no, that's a bit cocky to say that. But then, you know, we digest that in the head and we're looking at all these different deals that we've done that I'm like, what the fuck did we do that deal for? You know, why did we do that deal? So we done a deal there a little while ago down the country. We bought a house for 70 grand and we sold it for 125 grand, right? On the face of it, it's a great deal. The reality, it was a bullshit deal. Because if we didn't sell it, we were stuck with it. We couldn't rent it out. It was too far away and all that, you know? So would I do that deal again? No. It's too far. It's outside of our... Because we can do stuff pretty much on automation now. Like, it's in the mix with everything else, you know? Other deals we done where we just didn't make the money on them that we could potentially make if we went up to bigger stuff. So we said, right, that's it. We're not doing any more of them smaller deals. We're only going after the bigger stuff now. And since then, like, we've done 1, 2, 3, we've done like 5 million quid deals, you know? Where before that then, we were always doing like 200, 250 grand.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
So now we're like, right, the benchmark is million quid onwards. And then if you fast forward that, so that would have been, I wonder when that was. When was lockdown? 22, was it? 21?
21.
So that's like 3 years ago. You know, so we've stuck 10 million onto the portfolio size in the last 3 years, like, you know. And then you would like to think that we could probably stick more than 10 million on in the next 3 years, you know. So the rate of growth, you know, you see it an upward curve, like it's not a steady
linear,
curve. It's not linear, it's exponential. So we just need to stop doing stuff that's not getting us, that's not going to allow us to get where we want to get, you know. So if I do 20 deals a year and they're 250 properties, you know, so what's that, 5 million quid a year? It's very hard for me based on my current capacity to do 20 deals in a year, like. But if I do 5 million quid deals, do the numbers on that, that's the same, isn't it? Yes,
same outcome, same outcome.
No, and it's much less hassle, you know, and it's achievable. And then if you do 5, surely you can bring a bit more manpower and you can do 10. And you're just at a different level then, you know. So we're focusing on that bigger stuff now, like, and, you know, the market's changing, it gets difficult, there's challenges there all the time. So we're moving away from the challenging stuff. We're finding it's actually easier on the bigger end now as well, which is
okay. Interesting, yeah.
It's just, you learn as you go along. So he was 100% bang on the money in telling me to sell everything and start again.